Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here and I'm so excited for today's video because I've been doing a little shopping. I've been getting a little out of hand with myself. I have this really bad problem of telling myself no. I have spent a little bit of money. I have a little bit of a fragrance haul for you guys. I have been really just diving in deep into the fragrance world and on my fragrance journey and just going out. Basically anytime I'm out, I stop in some sort of department store or perfume store and I just like testing out things because I have a lot to talk about. And I'm really excited about this channel because I'm noticing that I'm like really excited to film these videos, to, you know, have found something that I'm really excited and really passionate about talking about. I ended up going out and spending way too much money, so I wanted to do a haul. I got some new fragrances from Sephora and I also picked up some samples of things. The first fragrance I have talked about, I just did a video about the Replica line Discovery set. I bought the whole set and I go through every fragrance and give you guys my opinion on the whole line. So if you guys are interested, I'll leave a link in the description for that. So make sure to check out that video if you're kind of curious as to what the whole line smells like and what fragrance would be best for you. I smelled this one and I absolutely fell in love with it. I was a little intimidated by it. It is an eau de toilette. It is a less concentrated fragrance, and so naturally, you know, projection and longevity is almost non-existent with these, but it's just this scent is so different than anything else that I have in my collection. It's just such a nice, clean, beautiful, musky scent with a little bit of florals. There's a little bit of lily of the valley in this and some iris notes. It's just very different. It's very unique. And I thought it would be nice to have something that was a little bit lighter in my collection. I don't need 100,000 fragrances that like scream caramel and they're so loud and obnoxious. Sometimes you want to have a more toned down fragrance. There's a time and place for everything. So I really just, I adore this fragrance. It does not last very long. I've worn it a few times. I only smell it on myself for like an hour after I spray it, and then I can smell it on my skin and my clothes for a few more hours after that, but it's definitely something that you have to reapply very often. But I was also suckered into the packaging. I love the bottle. I love like the brand, the mission statement of, you know, the nostalgia and the memories. I just really love this line. And if you guys want to know my opinions on the other ones, make sure to check out the video. But this one's really great. I really recommend this one because it is beautiful. It's so soft and pretty and it just makes me feel happy. So worth every penny. So the next one that I got is one that was recommended to me 100,000 times in my comment section, and I needed to go out and smell it. It's something that I was kind of on the fence about at first, but eventually it did grow on me, and that is, I got the EDP version of Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. This is such a talked about fragrance. I have been recommended to try this one by many different people. Such a strong spray. And woo. So the first time that I smelled this, it just initially screamed a little bit older, but I think that it's just because I had this preconceived notion in my head about Chanel fragrances, because everyone says, oh, Chanel No. 5, grandma scent. And so I think as soon as I smelled it, I was like, oh, grandma. But it's not at all. After I let it settle for a little bit and just really sat with it, this scent is freaking iconic. Like, I understand now why everyone talks about it. Everyone says it's the best. It just smells like quality. It smells like a very sexy, bougie girl. I say girl, but I mean like 20s. Like, I just picture the most beautiful, feminine woman wearing this. Like mid-20s, it's a little bit older, mid-20s, like my age to like 40s. Just the most sexy goddess woman wearing this. More of a nighttime fragrance for sure, but it is just I love this one, and it lasts so long. I sprayed this on my arm. I smelled it on my skin 12 hours later. I'm not kidding. It's just, it has so much depth to it. I really love it. It just is so sweet, gorgeous, amber floral fragrance. I think is just timeless. I think that this is a beautiful fragrance. It's been around for a long time. It was launched in 2001, and I think that it is here to stay. The next fragrance that I bought, I'm actually not going to include the samples in this video because I don't want it to be too long. I want these videos to be digestible, if that makes sense. I don't want to, you know, be filming these like really long drawn out videos. So I ended up getting Very Good Girl. I just saw it, I smelled it. I am running very low on my bottle that I have of the original Good Girl, so I figured why not treat yourself, and I got myself Very Good Girl. And when I got home and I googled it and did a little more research, I realized why I was drawn to it, because I posted about it on Instagram and I got a lot of comments saying that it is a great dupe for Delina, which I totally get. It's very similar. It has that same kind of like powdery, very nice kind of floral powdery vibe, but I feel like Very Good Girl by Carolina Herrera is sweeter. It's just, it has a little bit more fruitiness to it. The fruit notes in this is just mostly like lychee. It's a little different, but it definitely has that same kind of powdery vibe, that very soft, feminine, light vibe, and I really like it. So if you guys are looking for a much more affordable version of Delina, definitely go out and try Carolina Herrera Very Good Girl. So I'm very happy to be having this one in my collection. I'm not exactly sure what the performance is like on this one, but you know, we'll see. So anyway, that's just a quick little haul. I went out, made some good, bad decisions, good life decisions, horrible financial decisions, but you know, I feel like we can all relate to this when, you know, I say it's addicting, you know, it's like once you get one, you want to have more, and I don't know, I need to slow myself down a little, and my collection will grow. I'm very excited to, you know, continue getting new fragrances and adding them to my collection, building a collection, and just seeing, you know, where this goes. So good place to start. I'm happy. I've spent some money. I think I'll be good for a little while. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Leave a comment below if you've purchased any fragrances recently, and I'll see you next time. Bye.